the power rankings for June. I didn't get one out for April. I'm sorry about that. So we're back here to do the power rankings for June because I've been quite busy with other stuff. Just got I did get my tipping video out yesterday, and let's get into this video and make sure you like and subscribe quickly. First up, we have the Crows. Last month, they're a bit terrible. Like I reckon, mostly they did lose to Richmond and Sydney and stuff. Like I reckon the Crows are 15. Brisbane, like they've been okay. Like they're starting to get on the winning streak. Like last month, like the Crows have been like the Lions have been better than the Crows. I reckon. Like I reckon the Lions are ninth. Disagree with me, Lion fans. You can hate me in the comments if you really want to. And it's just my opinion. I reckon you're around there in the power rankings. Carlton, it's an interesting one. They just got hammered to the Giants. Like they'll be in the system. They'll I think pretty sure they're like 10th by round 10. And I do like Patrick Cripps. He's been amazing. Walsh, all these players they haven't they did beat Richmond. In my opinion, I reckon they've been playing like the wins most of their wins have been from bad teams like your Richmond and Geelong and stuff. In my opinion, I reckon the Blues are in the second range. Collingwood, they've been okay. Like in my opinion, I reckon the Pies have been founded out like at the Gabba. Not the Gabba, I mean like at the MCG. Like how to beat them in close games. The one tip to beat Collingwood in a close game is to run them out make sure you get a big 40-point margin and not let them come back. Like they have been found, they've been quite inconsistent. Do they make the finals? Unknown. Like and the Lions have been in the Pies. We'll make changes to see how I feel like at the end. Like the Bombers like top fourth in the first to fourth range. The boys have been better than the Bombers. Like the Bombers, they've been okay. Like they did lose to Geelong in the Blues and the Suns. Like I mean, can they play in finals? Unknown. Like they've been okay the last month. Like I still reckon fourth range. Fremantle, that I reckon they've been second. Like they were okay. They did beat Richmond. Like they beat Sydney. Like they're okay team. Like Fremantle last 3 months. Like they have been a bit insistent now and then. Like is there going to be a real contender? Like Fremantle looking like a contender. Geelong, I reckon they're in the 6th range to 8 range. Like the Cats, they've been okay. Like they did beat the Bombers. They beat the Hawks. They like at the time of recording, I'm pretty sure they do have the Pies on Friday night. At the time of recording, I do reckon depends how they go. Like, are they actually going to make finals? Like, some point in June, they didn't look like they're going to make the finals. Like, yeah. Next is the Gold Coast Suns. Gold Coast, they can win it. They're better. Like when they're away from, there's different to being them when they play at like home, 10 out of 10, and when they go away, it's 0 out of 10. Like if you're gonna be a real contender, you need to actually be playing away from like a contender to the finals. Like Dimmer said, they can play finals, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Like the Suns never been like had come high in 12th. Like they're an okay team. Like they just need to win away from home. Like that's the only thing. The Giants, I reckon the Giants they've been a bit insistent. Like I reckon they're in 8-8 range. They've been insistent. They're losing. Like they have been found out. The orange tsunami has been probably found it out because some stuff I can't work for. They're still a good team. Like this year, like I was talking about this about 5 weeks ago. Like round 7, they'll be up in the first to fourth. Right now, I have them here because the Giants have been insistent. Hawthorn, like in my opinion, hate you'll love this Hawk fan. So I reckon you hate me the Suns. I reckon they've been better than Gold Coast. They were in this winning streak. They did look like they're going to play finals. I don't think they will be playing finals this year with the loss to the Cats. Yeah, that's all. Melbourne, it's a hard one. Like they did get smashed to Freo and Collingwood. That's I reckon they're contenders. Like, now they don't have Petrarca for the season. They don't have Gone this week. I don't know how it's going to play out for the rest of the year. And last 3 months they've been okay. Like Melbourne, I reckon they've done better than Hawthorn. North Melbourne, the first to 16, 18 range. I reckon North, they're being okay. I reckon North are 16. I reckon they've been better than West Coast, in my opinion. You can hate me for that, West Coast fans. Like, in my the reason I have North Melbourne in this range, I just think they're being more competitive. They're starting to show signs. Like, all start is it's always like this power ranking first round, like round 1, round 7 and stuff. They'll be, and I reckon they've been better than the teams about to come. I'm about to talk about Port Adelaide. It's a hard one. Like they did get absolutely, they did get destroyed against the Lions. I reckon they've been better than the Giants. I reckon the Giants have been better than the Power. In my opinion, you can have me for that Port fans. I just reckon the Giants have been better. Like next is Richmond. It's a hard one. Like the Tigers. Like I reckon injuries have been just hitting us. Also, like we need to keep it. Like we did get smashed to Freo. We did beat Adelaide. We haven't like I reckon our midfield's been the worst the last 3 months. Like to hop, we did have injuries. That's not going to help. Like we haven't been playing that well. Being quite consistent. Like yeah, St Kilda. I reckon they've been better than Adelaide because they just got a win over Sydney on Sunday, and I reckon like the Saints. They've been disappointing for the last 2 weeks. They should have won something. They had high expectation more the Saints this year, like around 9th to 12th range, and they haven't been showing it. Sydney, I reckon the Blues are going to be ahead of Sydney. Oh, Sydney's going to be first to fourth range. Sydney's been okay. Like, Swans, like they are coming off 2 losses in a row. I reckon they're still a contender. Now they don't have a Heaney for a match. Like, one match suspension. Like, Swans been quite good in the last 2 months. Like, especially on that winning streak after they lost to Richmond. They really have. Like, the comebacks, they need to not. It's like in finals, when it comes around finals, I don't know how they're going to bring that into finals, like comebacks. Yeah. West Coast, I reckon West Coast being worse than North Melbourne. Sorry, West Coast fans, if you're watching this. Unfortunately, in my opinion, I reckon North have done better than you. You just got rid of your coach, and I don't see any signs of improvement. West Coast the last 3 months, like even with Harley Reid, like I don't think Harley Reid is even that good. Like they just haven't been that good. Next is the Bulldogs. I reckon the Dogs are in that. No, I'm going to change it. Suns the 13. I reckon the Bulldogs have been better than the Hawks, and I'll just change it again. The reason I have the Bulldogs here, they're not. I reckon they're pretenders this year. Unfortunately, they've been okay the last 3 months. So like, they did beat Fremantle. Like they nearly lost to North Melbourne. Like, been okay. Like, there's still work to be done with the Bulldogs. Like, they could be insistent. Their core, their main core group. This team should be flying finals like the list they have, and they just plummet every year. Like, in my opinion. Thanks for watching the Power Rankings for June. Make sure you go on to like and subscribe and tap the notification bell. Notifies when I ever post a video. If for channel. See you in the next video. See ya.